Hey guys, welcome to Peripheral Vision, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Topps Nintendo Trading Cards. Released in 1989, these cards originally came in booster packs of 5, with 3 scratch-off cards and 2 sticker cards. The scratch-off cards were little games based off popular NES titles such as Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. 2, The Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, Punch-Out!, and Double Dragon. Each of these games is divided into individual cards, or as they call them, screens. As you can see from the back, this is screen 1 of 10 of the Super Mario Bros. Cards. Now, if you were to collect all 10 of these, then you could play the game in its entirety. The way that these are played is a little complicated, but the basic idea is you scratch these little circles, and they reveal certain outcomes for how the screen plays out. Sticker cards, as their name would imply, are just cards with stickers of various Nintendo things on them. On the back, they have tips and secrets from various Nintendo games. Now, in total, a complete set of these cards would have 60 scratch-off cards and 30 sticker cards. And it's actually pretty uncommon to have a complete set, especially one where the cards have their stickers remaining and the scratches unscratched. Now, for the remainder of the video, I'm going to be going through these cards individually just to show you the different pieces of artwork that are on them, because I think it's pretty cool, and to give the collectors out there an idea of what a complete set of these cards looks like. Let's begin with the sticker cards. Now, I'm only going to be going over these briefly because this is such a large set of cards, but I'll at least show each of the pieces of art. The first we have is a very oddly colored Super Mario Bros. 2 box art picture. We have the lovely Linda from Double Dragon, I believe. We have Soda Popinski, a mugshot with a little bell ring thing here, and the Punch-Out logo underneath, so that's pretty cool. Some Super Mario Bros. 2 art with a very weird-looking Birdo and Princess Peach throwing, I guess, one of the turnips. The classic pose of Link in the original Legend of Zelda. Another Punch-Out mugshot for Super Macho Man. Billy Lee, one of the main characters from Double Dragon. Little Mac from Punch-Out in his victory pose. One of the original Super Mario Bros. Logos. Followed by one of the original Legend of Zelda logos. Another Super Mario Bros. Sticker. A sticker that tells you to win with Link. Here's an interesting one. This art is actually from Wrecking Crew, which isn't a game that is mentioned in these cards, but I guess they decided to use the artwork. We have Lopra lifting a oil barrel over his head. Or sorry, Lopar. We have 4 random faces from the Punch-Out crew. We have Mario, and he hearts video games. 2 different poses for Link, as well as the word Link over and over again on the top. Here's one telling you to win with Mario, with his typical V for victory piece. Here we go, this is Chintai. Sorry if I mutilate these names, I don't really know the Double Dragon series very well. Here are the remaining 4, and wow, Glass Joe, you look like a deranged Gary Busey. Ooh, here's Mario Madness with a kind of a weird font. Rescue Zelda and win. Here's some cool enemy pictures. Here's King Koopa back when it was King Koopa, a weirdly colored Cheep Cheep, and a Bullet Bill. Here's a Bobo. Little Mac delivering the finishing blow to King Hippo. some more cool Mario items, the Piranha Plant, the Blooper, the Spiny, and the Fire Flower. Here's Link with some old person saying that we've got a score to settle. Here's Little Mac delivering another finishing blow. Here is Williams. That was a name I can pronounce. Another Little Mac finishing blow. Some more Mario items. We've got the Hammer Bros, a mushroom retainer before they called him Toad, and the the magic mushrooms. Here is the behind of Link holding up the Triforce. And here's Mario in a car. I believe this is from F1 Rally or F1 3D Hot Rally. There's a Famicom Disk System game with Mario racing that I'm pretty confident has this part. Alright, so that was the stickers. Now let's go through these scratch cards. Beginning with the Super Mario Bros. Set. These aren't specifically in order, but they are grouped by set. So here's Mario attempting to jump up and stomp some Goombas. Super Mario Bros. In a cave, going to jump on a Buzzy Beetle. One of the underwater levels, fighting a Blooper. An underground zone, getting ready to jump over Piranha Plant. Here is one of the battles with Bowser, and there's Peach in the bottom right corner. Making some precarious leaps over Spinies in very closed-in areas. Dodging a Bullet Bill. Fighting a Cheep Cheep. I assume one of the first ones just jumping over a Koopa. Launching a Fireball at a Paratroopa. And, for the record, wrong colors. That's not Fire Mario, but whatever, Nintendo. And we begin the Super Mario Bros. 2 ones. Here's Mario getting ready to go after a Pidgeot. Here he is fighting a Shy Guy with, I think they're called Autobots? Maybe? I'm not sure. Here's Mario fighting Tri-Clyde. Here's Mario, I think that's supposed to be a Phanto? Yeah, it's a Phanto. It's in one of those bottle areas. Mario jumping over the logs in one of the waterfall zones. Fighting another weird-looking Birdo. Going to attack a Shy Guy. Fighting Mauser. Whatever happened to Mauser? I miss Mauser. He is about to jump over a Cobrat. Oh, I don't even remember. I think these are Panzers. I'm not 100% sure. And we're on to the Punch-Out stuff. These make the characters in Punch-Out, and they're already pretty ripped to begin with, but these make all the characters in Punch-Out look ridiculous, starting with Mr. Sandman, Super Macho Man, fan favorite King Hippo, Soda Popinski, the Great Tiger, a completely acceptable racial portrayal, Don Flamenco, the Bald Bull, Von Kaiser, with a fabulous mustache, Piston Honda, Glass Joe, again, crazy Gary Busey look, and we're on to The Legend of Zelda. Alright, now as people that watch the show regularly might know, I don't know Zelda that well, but we'll work through it. Here's Link fighting some basic ground enemies. Getting ready to cross a bridge. Getting ready to fight a... oh gosh, I should know this. The pig enemies. Moblins? I feel like it's Moblins. Getting ready to fight... I'm just gonna call it Alien. Going up against, I assume, a mid-boss. In one of the dungeons, fighting enemies. Fighting a giant eyeball. Going up against a centipede. A lot of battles in this one. Here he is trying to get through that door, but that Triceratops looking guy is guarding the way. I love, just for the, I love how elaborate and cool looking the artwork for these games is, but actually looking at the pixel art of it is kind of funny. And we've started into the Adventures of Link. I still won't know the character names very well, but we'll get maybe a different model of Link. Here he is fighting in the swamp. Here's a fight in the desert with a giant centipede. Going up against a rat man with a boomerang, and I think this is the room where Zelda's supposed to be sleeping, right? Ooh, here's a Link in a spooky graveyard. Link in a forest fighting some spider enemies. Here he is exiting the forest, I believe, or entering it. Here he is fighting another Moblin, I think. I saw a video about the different versions of these characters. Here's a pretty general one of him running from a hawk enemy. There he is back in the desert area. This one's pretty plain. It's just sort of Link in the dark surrounded by a couple of those eyeball enemies. And now we're onto the Double Dragon stuff. There's our main protagonist fighting the... she's got to be a dominatrix. Linda. Now we're up against the oil barrel guy. Same oil barrel guy, but he is upgraded to a box. What the heck? I don't even remember him from the sticker cards. But here he is fighting blue hair guy. Here's one without an enemy, just going through a cave. Here's him fighting this big muscular bald guy. Here's one with a really cool background. I like this, looks like a temple kind of thing. Here he is looking like he's fighting in a Donkey Kong level. Here he is facing the impenetrable blocks. And we finally cut to him trying to save his girlfriend in the final battle. So there it is, guys. The complete Topps Nintendo Trading Card set. I am really happy that I managed to pick this up. It's got a lot of cool artwork, some interesting tips, and it's an interesting piece of Nintendo's history. If you enjoyed this video format and would like to see more videos based on Nintendo card games, please leave a comment down below because I've got a couple. Thank you for watching, and later days.